This man is a bum. That's right. Nobody owes him an apology. You guys all got it wrong. If you have been following this saga, this tells a tale of a man who called into court about a suspended license, his suspended license, while he was driving. Yes, so you heard it right. You haven't been following, you've been living under a rock, you don't know about this story. There's a video recording.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washtenaw County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Video goes viral. Everyone calls this man one of the dumbest people alive. Everybody's mocking him. It's a good time. But then a twist in the story. Turns out, according to him, his license was supposed to be reinstated 2 years ago. News outlets heard about this and they confirmed that there was a clearance to reinstate his ability to drive. So everyone issued apologies. Philip DeFranco, Charlie, Penguin Zero. And you know what? They thought they were doing the right thing, so you can't fault them. But they were wrong. They were wrong, okay? They were wrong. This man is a bum. That's right. Nobody owes him an apology. Even though the internet wanted to apologize, nobody owes that man an apology because he's a bum. But why would you say that? Because he was back in court and the judge had time today. Because this man was on all these news media outlets saying, oh, this video really embarrassed me. I'm really involved in my community now. Everyone thinks I'm a joke. It's not fair. And everyone felt so bad. Well, the judge had some different things to say. Let's watch.
New tonight, a shocking twist for the man who went viral for driving during a virtual court hearing for a suspended license.
Corey Harris showed up in person at a Washtenaw County courthouse today, hoping to set the record straight and put this entire saga behind him. Instead, we're reporting on a brand new chapter.
7 News Detroit reporter Kimberly Craig has been keeping up with the twists and turns of this one. She was in court today as it all unfolded.
Well, nothing went the way Corey Harris thought it was going to go in court today. The judge started off by slamming Corey Harris, saying he's never even had a valid driver's license. And the afternoon ended with Harris going to jail.
The person that needed to be blamed is the person that he was staring at in the mirror. He didn't do what he should have done.
The judge came ready to set the record straight with Corey Harris, who has claimed that he thought the suspension on his driver's license was removed 2 years ago.
That court and its friend of the court did nothing wrong. His driving privileges were unsuspended in 2022. That required Mr. Harris to do something. He didn't do it.
The judge said Harris never paid his clearance fees with the court or the Secretary of State to lift the suspension. But that's not all.
He has never had a Michigan license. Ever.
We asked Harris yesterday if he ever had a valid driver's license. He claimed he didn't remember. Do you ever recall having one? Having a driver's license?
I knew I had a permit. I knew that.
A driver's permit or?
I believe. I don't know. I can't say yes and I can't say
It is a sickness of the highest order. You have decided to go on television and embarrass us. Yes, it is also a problem when fat people lie. You are already struggling with your weight. Why do you want to struggle with your character? You already had a problem with what was going into your mouth. Now it is a problem with what comes out. Stagafuliza. This one is lost. Let me ask you guys who drive. Driving for 20 years, 25 years. If someone asked you, have you ever had a driver's license or not? Would your answer be, I don't know? Now you ready for the kicker? This man's in line. He knows he don't have a driver's license. You want to know why? Because he's in Michigan. And every year he goes and he reapplies for a new state ID. Now, Why is this important? Because you can't get a state ID if you got a driver's license. That's right. Every year, this man, without fail, remembers and goes to apply for a state ID. He's never applied for a driver's license because he's always had the state ID since he was 18. He has never had a driver's license. This man is an idiot and a pathological liar. That's how you spell it. Yeah. Am I lying about that too? Probably. Doesn't matter. Some of y'all wonder where Preach is. I fired him. Yeah. You know, because he wasn't down for some boys being boys activity. So I said, you got to go. I need to find me a man who's ready to snuggle up, get in these trenches, fight against the world because these YouTube streets is not safe. Appreciate that dude because you got a wife and want to be gay and shit. Whatever. You're not ready for that real camaraderie, that heterosexual normative, making love to your homies over hoes type energy. That's okay. That's okay. If you want to be gay, go be gay over there with your girl. Fucking salsa dancing and shit. It doesn't matter whether or not this man had a license or didn't. You're going to court about a suspended license and you driving. That's stupid no matter what your state of your license is. That's like showing up to court for a murder by stabbing and be like, Judge, I didn't do it.
And that's odd because the Pittsfield Township police officer and prosecutor said during that October traffic stop, Corey Harris knew what was up.
At least twice during this traffic stop, he acknowledged to the officer that he did not have a valid license. Quote unquote, quote, actually, I don't have a valid license, close quote. The question was, are you a valid driver? Quote, I am not.
There was no error by anybody. It was a failure on the part of Mr. Harris to do certain things. Now, I grant you that sometimes that can be a complicated process, but it was certainly not anybody's fault that that didn't happen other than that wasn't paid.
Then came the unexpected.
He has a warrant for his arrest.
Corey Harris was taken into custody for what appears to be a 9-year-old bench warrant out of Allen Park.
So was I shocked? Absolutely. Did I want my client to walk in, then get escorted to the back? Absolutely not. That was not the plan.
Bro, the only thing that could make this video better if his pants was on fire. That's the only thing. This man walked into court with a shirt that said, "Trust me." Bishop Hajjat, look at this one. It is like seeing Kim Kardashian walk into a room with a shirt that says all natural. I would not believe you are natural even if I saw you sprouting out of a vegetable. GMO for sure. So everybody owes that judge, that lawyer, and everybody who was involved in this an apology, not this man, okay? Your church looking at you like you stupid, it's because you are. That's fine. Look in the mirror, accept the man that you are, okay? I don't feel bad for this guy. He's an idiot. He cost himself a lot, and he deserves everything he's coming to him. And you know the wildest thing about all this? There's literally no one else to blame but himself. And he could have taken accountability for this at any point, and everyone would probably moved on. But he kept on lying. So then the story gets bigger, and the lie gets bigger. And the cane, he having to lean on that bitch more because them lies is heavy to carry. And then it keeps going. And he lies again. And then when confronted with the reality that he can't avoid, he pretends he doesn't know, even though they got him on record saying something else. What's there to feel bad about? This man does not like accountability. So shout out to the judge for putting him on blast. Shout out for everyone else doing their due diligence, but he's a scammer. And that's all for today's video, guys. Low key, I need somebody to kick out his cane because I don't even think he really got a limp. He probably just looking for some sympathy. Yo, big ass.